Hey loves, I don't know whether to say surprise or welcome back, but we are back, baby. I'm telling myself welcome back, and I missed you guys. Yeah, we have a lot of questions. I kind of dig this. It's super chill, super laid back. I wanted it to be super like just me, genuine. So I didn't really pick any questions before. I mean, I've scrolled through it, but I didn't screenshot. I mean, I'm literally gonna read straight from this. What self-tanner do you use? Ooh. So I love going to Palm Beach and getting a Versa Double Dark. So it sprays you twice, and I do the one that's not the purple tint because I don't really believe in that, and I like to be like golden. So I do that. I love Isle of Paradise. They sent me the best package, and I'm like obsessed with their dark purple line, but it's always sold out. Today I have on the Bali Body, but I'm just trying it out. I don't really know how I feel about it yet, so yeah. Have you picked a wedding date? Such an exciting time. So our wedding planning is so chill. I'm not gonna be a bridezilla. We picked February 2nd of 2020. Just for the job situation when Chase graduates, and I can obviously work from anywhere, so we just need a little downtime to, not downtime, but we need a little time before we get married, I guess. Have you ever tried dermaplaning? Ooh. Dermaplaning is my bae. Literally, I would love to do it every 2 weeks, but I try to let my skin get a lot of like quote unquote like built up. Sorry, I'm like feel uncomfortable when people drive by. Not a vlogger, baby. One day. Dermaplaning, if you don't do it, buy some, I think they're called Twinkle razors off Amazon. I use a straight blade that's for men's beards. Chase ordered it and doesn't like to use it, and I change the blade out every time. I don't recommend any of you guys doing that unless you're like an esthetician or you like trust yourself. But I mean, I literally do my own eyebrows, I do dermaplaning, I do my self-tan, I do, if I could do my nails and my eyelash extensions, I would, but I'm not that good. But I trust myself and I'm pretty good at it, so I won't cut myself. Just trust me that that's the best move you could ever make. Your hair won't come back any thicker. If it's blonde, it's gonna come back blonde. If it's a more coarse piece of hair, like, this sounds weird, but on your chin, it's gonna come back the same as it was before. Summertime is about to be like around the corner. You should definitely start dermaplaning. What's your fave go-to Starbucks order? I don't post this very often because it's so basic and it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I try to drink a ton of water. I try to be healthy where I can. It makes me as happy as like anything can make anybody else. Like, that's my favorite thing in the whole world is coffee. So a white chocolate mocha, no whip, just to be a little healthy. But that is the one thing that I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't. So my diet. This is something that I will go more in depth on because you can't really just like, oh, here's my diet. I try to live by the 70-30 rule. It truly should be 80-20, but 70% healthy, 30% indulgent. I don't know, we all struggle with that, but you just gotta figure out your body type. And once you learn to love yourself and figure yourself out, man, that is going to be the biggest blessing ever, because once I figured out what my body takes, what my body likes, what it doesn't like, huge difference in my skin, my insides, my outsides. Is love your middle name? Is it actually spelt with 2 E's? Is it pronounced love? Love. Middle name is Anne from my grandma, but I was born on Valentine's Day. So my mom has just always called me that. It motivates me to be more loving. That might sound silly, but like, she is just icon of love, literally, and she gets it because she loves the Lord so much and wants to like mimic his love. And so that's kind of like plays into that. And I would love to be that type of person for you guys. So everyone's asking, you'll figure out what day it is by the time I tell you this, but everyone's asking if that baby oil worked. So it helped. My skin is really dry, So everything just sticks to those dry patches. So it's been like over a week since I put tan on, and some of it still wouldn't come off. So I think it would be good to do night, and then the whole next day you don't put tan on, or that night you don't put tan on, and then you exfoliate with your mitt like the next night and then apply it. And then that third day you should look amazing. So let me know your thoughts. Do not put tan on, or do not put baby oil on, shower, and then put tan on. That's like wasting product. That would be horrendous. So just letting you guys know. Got do you wear extensions? I love the Cinderella hair extensions. They're like micro beads. I have done them since I was at the end of my freshman year of high school. I've had them for a really long time. I love Cinderella. I will ask Hair by Beck, at Hair by Beck on Instagram. I will ask her what this new kind of hair I'm doing, but it's lasted for a really long time. I'm pretty sure next week I'm getting new hair, so I will ask her and let you guys know on my Instagram. But they're micro beads, and I don't do sew-in, I don't do tape-in. I'm not trying to mess up my hair. I'm not trying to throw shade to anybody that does do that. I just know that I can take the best care of this hair. A wet brush goes straight through it. It doesn't break off my hair. I take very good care of it. I don't style it a lot. Just take good care of it. Quick way to drop weight. So sadly, there's no quick way to drop weight. The best way to drop weight is consistency, whether that's with your workouts, with your water, and with your diet. Yeah, so that's literally the best way to drop weight. How do you deal with arguments between you and Chase? So, I'm naturally a very prideful person. So Chase is easy to say, I'm sorry, I want to make my point, and I want to make my point, and I want to make my point. And I want to close up, and I want to not talk to anybody. But I'm working on the fact that that is the worst way to do it. And we honestly don't fight that much. Like, we get in arguments over where to eat, and when we're both hungry, I work on my personal relationship with the Lord, and Chase does as well. Just about making an effort every single day, and that is sexy to me. Like, that is hot. If you're making an effort towards change in any area of your life, or in your brain, or in your heart, that is hot. Maybe you should let your man know that, or maybe you should take that into consideration. I don't worry about girls anymore. I had a phase where, like, you know, like, we both obviously had been with other people beforehand. He had had a big, serious, long relationship that I think it created a lot of unhealthy habits in him because of what the other person did to him and how they handled that. And him as well. You know, there's no one that's perfect in a relationship. I personally didn't have, I think I had like maybe one other serious relationship when I was young. Okay, I need to shut up about me and Chase. How many kids do you want? I thought I wanted kids right off the bat, but now God's timing, after we get married, like, we'll just see where it takes us. I have way too many names, so I might have to have a lot of babies, but I think 1 or 2, maybe 3 would be good. I don't know. I don't want to give birth. I'm like that freaks me out. So I know it's beautiful, but it still freaks me out. So I have this question a lot. It says, how many days a week do you work out, and do you do any cardio? So I work out 5 days a week. And if you buy my plan, you'll know that there's 3 days of lifting and 2 days of more cardio base. But that's just for if you're just focusing on your lower body. Those 2 days can be transitioned into upper body that are in between those 3 days. And I personally work out Monday through Friday and have Saturday and Sunday off. But if I want to do cardio, I'll do cardio on one of those days. But my workout routine lays that out for you. I might have something coming very soon. Someone said, when's the makeup tutorial coming out? Flames. Do you guys want a makeup tutorial? Because if you want one, I can give you one. If you want a makeup tutorial, comment down below. So right now it says, what's your favorite glute and leg day workout? Anything with a resistance band, and I think I'm just a hip thrust girl, like ride or die. That has shown me the most improvement in my glutes than any other workout. Advice on moving on from a toxic relationship. So I have only I haven't been in a toxic relationship. I've only I guess you would say talking. I think you just have to get to the point with yourself. And personally, God is like the base of everything I do. I'm not perfect, but I want to be a better person daily for him because I love him so much. And like, that sounds silly, but like, I would be going to God and I would be building that relationship with him, because I've realized once I'm full of him, I don't really need anyone else to fill my cup. If you've been in a bad relationship, I know that we all have to own our own parts, but that is not your fault that they didn't know how to treat you. And I feel like it's our job to educate ourselves. It's our job to learn how to get out of toxic behavior. And it's our job to learn how to not treat, sounds really silly, and I obviously am learning how to do it myself, but treat others badly, especially the ones we love and care about. But I personally have gotten to the point where I don't want to feel jealous. I don't want to make Chase feel jealous. I don't want to manipulate Chase. I want him to do these things because he loves me. I don't want to have to make him do it. I want him to do those things out of his will and because he loves me, not because he's doing them because of me. He's doing them because he wants to. You can never change someone else. You can literally only pray for them. I tried to jump into a couple relationships not relationships. I've been with a couple people thinking they'll change. They won't change. They'll just make your life worse. Leaving a toxic relationship is the best thing that you can do for yourself. And I know that it will be hard in the beginning. Oh my gosh, it's so worth it. Like, you'll be shining bright in no time and you will feel that weight off of your shoulders. But I personally think it's just gonna take some time, and time doesn't heal all like God does. But just keep going and don't go back. I know so many people that just keep going back. But they say that they want a better life, but you're not gonna have a better life until you stay away from that toxic relationship, in my opinion. So someone asked what my favorite protein powder is. I do vegan proteins just because my stomach gets really irritated and whey upsets my stomach. And I just like knowing that there's nothing added to it. If it's a vegan protein, it's just plants. I don't know. More hair questions. Someone asked, love your hair. What color is it dyed? What style of highlights do you get? So any extensions that I have in my hair are blonde. The rest of the brown is my hair. And about a year ago, my hair was black. Or a little over a year ago, my hair was black. And it's finally like back to its natural color. And I just added a couple light pieces to the front and throughout the rest of my hair. Weight training tips on ways to stay lean without bulking up. I actually love, and I kind of laugh when I get this question because I had the same theory when I started working out. But think about how many, I mean, maybe you don't know because you're not around that, but I know men that have been in the gym for years and still can't get the like muscle that they want because it takes a long time to build and develop muscle. Personally, in my legs, I build faster on my quads than I would my hamstrings or my glutes. So I do less quad exercises, and I do more hamstring and glute exercises. And the only exercise I do super heavy weight on is hip thrust because I want to grow my glutes. But other than that, I don't want to hurt my back, and I have hurt my back, so I do pretty much lightweight on every other exercise that I do. Someone said, how do you curl your hair? If you would like a video on that, I can definitely do that. So I slept with my hair wet, and I literally woke up and I was like, I don't even know what to do with this. So I ran the blow dryer through it and curled what I could, but you can see like it's so textured because my natural hair, I even have to have this because it's crazy, but my natural hair wants to get knotted up so bad if I try to fix it after I've slept on it. What would you be doing if you weren't an influencer on Instagram? I feel like I would be an esthetician because I love skin and I love skincare. Yeah, I might still do that at some point in life. So someone asked, do you happen to sell your old clothes or your clothes that you no longer wear? I don't know what I did there. I sell all my clothes on Depop. Also, do you have any plans to get back into YouTube? Favorite lip combo? Dior Jungle Brown. I think that's what it's called. If not, I'm gonna link like almost everything I'm talking about below. The Dior Rosewood, so bomb. Someone asked, what's the relationship podcast that you listen to? And I meant to mention this when I was answering like moving on from bad relationships, but I listened to the Chip Ingram, let's see, and it's called Love, Sex, and Lasting Relationships. That is the best series that I've ever listened to in my entire life. You don't know how many times the sun has played me on this video, but I'm gonna finish up with the last couple questions. What do you use for your brows? They're always slaying. Thank you. Today I used Precisely My Brow in like 3.5 from Benefit. And then I love soap brows. I always do soap brows. And I love the Maybelline brow gel that's posted in my beauty highlight. But I might just need to do a brow tutorial. Yeah, I'll think about it. How did you get such clear skin? You don't understand how many questions I had about skin, and skin is something I think I'll always struggle with, and I've struggled with for the past 4 years. But I really want to do a whole dedicated video, not just some quick like off my head answers, if that makes sense. Only have one foundation the rest of your life, which one would you choose? That's so hard because your skin needs a different foundation for like almost every time of the year, and I think that you need a couple different foundations to switch up between if you're oily, if you're dry, if you're combo, and some honestly just look better like throughout the month at different times. That's so weird. But I love the Becca Skin Love. That is an amazing foundation. I love the Armani Luminous Silk. And for super light coverage, I mean like super light, I love the Blemish Balm from Dr. Whatever. Is so bomb if you don't want very much coverage, but you want maybe some color to your skin and just some dewiness. So bomb. That's what I wear almost every day. I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A, and I kind of want to do an assumptions video. I just want to do what you guys want to see. So whatever you guys want to see, please comment down below or on my Instagram. Love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.